I need y'all to be honest with me. Do I look like a fish in some of these angles? I just watched some of the clips. I swear I look stupid as fuck. Either way, I did a poll like a week or so ago asking y'all what y'all wanted to see. It was out of like Wife Swap, 90 Day Fiance, Alone in the Woods. Either way, Wife Swap won with a good margin. So here we are today covering our first episode of Wife Swap. And this shit is weird, but madly entertaining. Let me break it down to y'all. So the whole premise of Wife Swap, if you haven't seen it before, it's a show in the early 2000s where two different households exchange wives, and with exchanging wives, they exchange rules and just change the whole dichotomy of the house. And as you could imagine, the shit is wild. So for this first episode, we got a special case. We got a medieval family and a modern family. Let me introduce them to you.
This week, the Stamper family from Ohio. They live in a medieval fantasy world. Mom Stephanie believes her role as a medieval wife is to treat her husband Greg as a king. And the Haggertys from Florida. 21st century mom Lisa has two jobs. She barely spends any time with her kids, who she encourages to be outgoing and independent, but trusts them so little that she searches their rooms while they're out.
Why are we doing this? What was that? He just completely spazzed on this lady. Man said she worked two jobs, she don't give a fuck about her kids, and she don't trust them. That's all he said, but the medieval family gets such a nice and cordial introduction. We dealing with another petty announcer.
Stephanie and Greg Stamper's obsession with medieval times has taken over every part of their lives.
We enjoy recreating the best of the Middle Ages.
I got involved in a historical reenactment first and got the whole family involved.
You can't tell me these not bots. There's no way you have a TV in the background and you still doing middle age shit. Bro, just go turn on Lord of the Rings. What are we doing right now? This is a fad for him, and now he's making it his whole family's life. That's like me falling in love with Tekken 2. Now everybody in the family fighting each other on site. Boxing gloves just everywhere. This is wrong. I feel like we should call defects. Is it too late?
Part of what we do is develop an alternate personality, a persona.
My persona name is Ursula Grutner.
I am Damon Stamper. My name is Ulrich.
My name is Tara Stamper, and my persona name is Dorinda.
I'm known as Mad Dog Barfog.
There's no way you a grown-ass man calling yourself
Mad Dog Barfog.
That is the most childish name. That's like what I was talking about in my last video where I was like, I would want to be Night Thrasher. Mad Dog Barfog? What are we talking about right now? Bro is childish. He like 47 still living in a fantasy world.
Mad Dog travels to distant lands working as a computer security consultant and is rarely home.
About 3 weeks out of the month, I'm away from my family.
Wait. There's no way this man just said he's gone 3 weeks out of the month and he got his whole family doing this shit. He made his family have side personas. They all wear this stupid clothing. They do these stupid rituals, these stupid outdated rituals for this man to be here once a week. This is brainwashing. This is sick. This is delusional. What's the next family talking about, man?
Hello, class.
I am a substitute teacher.
My name is Mrs. Haggerty.
I think that every child in the world should go to public school. Then after that, I work at my uncle's restaurant.
Hey, W woman, she on her shit. She is grinding. I love to see it. Watch how they try and hold her too. I just know from the announcer, this announcer is petty. He's finna find the most inconspicuous shit and be on her ass, but he just let that medieval shit slide. Just watch.
So you see why you have to do things that I ask you to do?
Lisa doesn't trust her kids, and she enforces strict rules to keep them in line.
Chill for a minute. It's important to command respect from your kids. Victoria, you need to get off the phone and go put the dishes away.
Bye.
There's definitely no talking back. That's total disrespect. I'm just checking this drawer. You always want to know what your kids are up to and what they're doing. Justin?
See, why they add this in here? Cause see, we don't know their kids. Maybe her kid's bad as hell. And she gotta check they fucking drawers. A little buddy gonna have a fucking AR-15 just chilling on his desk. I don't know. I don't know her fucking kids. That's why I don't know what she's doing. But that medieval shit, there's no excuse for this medieval lady. Why did they add this in here, bro? She's just being a parent. But now that we introduced to both families, it's time for them to swap. But before they swap, they say they final goodbyes, and we get to see them read a manual or a rule book that was left, that was left for them by the other family, just to give them a rundown of what's really going on in this new house. This is when shit starts to hit the fan.
After an 800-mile journey, the wives get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
Got a lot of damn swords around here. Are they real? We might have to hide these until I get to know them.
Hey, no cap, bruh. Imagine going into somebody's house and they just got fucking katanas on the wall and you don't know these people. You expecting I'm gonna sleep there? For what, like a week? No, like a month? You're crazy, buddy. You're wild. Put them knives away. Hey, hide them.
Victorious rules. Asked to go in my room. Uh-oh, we like privacy. They have a chore list. She's one of those.
Why are you mad about a chore list? I get a chore list. You know, if your kid's not doing what they're supposed to do, put it on the refrigerator put it somewhere so them little motherfuckers know their responsibility. I ain't have a chore list, but I damn sure should've. She probably do all the cleaning, thinking about it now, cause it's some medieval shit.
Costumes everywhere. More costumes. Shimmy, shimmy. Cocoa Pops. Ooh, look at that.
Bro, they just going through each other's house. Me personally, you're not finna be going through my clothes, bro. You're not finna look at my jackets and be like, ooh, is that a custom denim? Like, bro, what are you doing? And I'm gonna go back and see this episode. So if I see a fucking jacket out of place, I know where you stay. I'm pulling up to your house and I'm choking you out. No cap, bro. I seen one episode like a week ago. Somebody put their whole foot in somebody else's shoe. If you play that back to me and I'm at home, I'm catching a flight and I'm coming to see about you. I'm gonna put my foot in every single one of your shoes. Cause why are you doing that? You making yourself too at home, bro. This is not your house. You only here for a month. Stop touching people's stuff.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new...
I have 2 jobs. 2? What does he do?
Bro, why does she spaz like that? The husband got a job. She just working 2 jobs because she want to. I ain't gonna cap though. That was my first response. Like, what are we doing here? Why she working 2 jobs? You stretching yourself thin. Do the man got a job? But the man do got a job. That's 3 sources of income coming into the house. That's 3 good jobs. I don't know. She a teacher, a substitute teacher. Yeah, nah, that's like 1 good job altogether. No cap. Pay our teachers more. What are we doing here?
My husband goes into the world to provide for his family, and I stay home tending to the kids, and that's the way it should be. You think so, sister? Cook for him, clean for him. It's your duty as a wife. No, it is not.
Yo, she is not fucking with none of that shit. She don't want to cook. She don't want to clean. She is a money-making machine. That rhymes so perfectly. Oh my God. If you ain't subscribed, you gotta subscribe. That was beautiful. But either way, this is already looking bad on her side. I feel like this other wife ain't gonna do bad because she's used to tending to her husband and that's what the other husband sort of want. So they might not even clash heads until they start having to do some weird shit. Like if she have this whole family dressing up in some fucking robes, might I add some slave looking shit? Like if she put these folks in a robe and a dashiki and tell them to churn butter, I might have to turn this off. I'm not gonna cap. That's where she taking it too far. But other than that, if she just pretend like she's a normal person, this would be an easy ride for her. Easy check. We all about easy money.
We each take on a different medieval character that becomes our alter ego and use our imaginations to travel to distant lands.
Bro, if she knows she wrong, but how else are you supposed to react to some shit like that? Like you got a whole family of 4 talking about, yeah, we dress up on the daily. We just be chilling. This is like life for us. I would laugh in these folks' face, especially if they try and put me in some slave robe and a fucking dashiki and tell me to go outside and churn butter, bro.
The kids in the Middle Ages didn't go to public school, and they did just fine. Did they really?
My kids must be involved in the world through school and lots of friends. Blood is thicker than water. Your family's there for life.
And this is that weird shit. Like if she try and pull my kids out of school while making them dress up in a robe and a you see where I'm going here. It's not gonna happen. I want to retract my last statement. This might not be easy. She is fucking weird. Their whole family is fucking weird. We got a normal, semi-normal family paired up to a fucking weird Game of Thrones loving ass family. I fuck with Game of Thrones too, buddy. Hey, I like it, but I don't live by it. With the rules established, it's time for the families to finally meet. This gotta be interesting. I just don't think this is gonna go good. I feel like this lady, the Haggerty, is finna laugh in their face, and the other one is finna get her face laughing.
Welcome guys. How are you?
I'm sure. How you doing?
Yes, and Justin.
Look at you guys.
Mr. Damon.
Hey, Damon.
And you are?
I'm Stephanie.
Absolutely dying to know what your name is.
My name is Lisa.
Well, have a
around
seat.
right
Let's
here.
get to know each other.
For right now, I just want to know, where in the world did you come from?
I'm not going to say that.
Bro, there's no way she's denying all questions. Bro, why is she being difficult right now? Does she have a job? I think she just tend to the husband. Why don't she just say that?
What do you do for a living?
I'm not going to answer that question.
When I first met Stephanie, it seemed like she was hiding something.
You don't know how awkward this gotta be? She personally asked, hey, let's get to know each other, and is denying all information, sharing information. Did I say that right? Did I say that weird? Me personally, if the cameras wasn't there, I would have took her back to the doorstep. I don't know what you got going on. You wearing these witch ass clothing. You gotta go. We gotta ship you off somewhere. Canada, Toronto, somewhere else. Not my house.
Would you quit looking at me like that? I won't hurt you. When I met the new family, I didn't tell them about any of our medieval involvement because I want it to be a really big surprise.
How the fuck is it gonna be a big surprise when you pulled up in them fucking garments? Those ain't even clothes, them is garments. You sewed them together using sheepskin, leather, and twine. Don't talk to me about keeping it a secret. They know. If they don't know, I'm sure they got an idea. They probably think you Amish or some shit. Me personally, people wouldn't think I'm Amish. It wouldn't be me. I would have pulled up in some jeans, some denim, and a hat. Like a Marvel character.
My wife treats me as a king.
Yeah, I
She
read
does.
that.
She takes care of all the household duties. You go do some middle-age cooking. Have you ever seen a rutabaga?
I just thought this was the kookiest family I could ever be going to. And that just doesn't sit right with me.
Yo, she looks so appalled. Rightfully so, though. Let somebody tell me I'm gonna do some ancient Egyptian fucking cooking and ask me if I seen a turnip. What are you talking about right now, bro? Now let's see. How many of y'all have seen a rutabaga? I've seen a rutabaga. That's because I worked in kitchens before. But how many of y'all personally have seen a rutabaga? How many of y'all know how to spell a rutabaga? I can barely even say a rutabaga. Aretha Franklin. What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
In Florida, Stephanie, who treats her husband like a king, is having trouble with the concept of being catered to by a man.
Do you usually do the cooking?
I do a majority of it.
Do you think you would like Lisa to cook for you?
Yeah, just a little bit.
You really need to pamper your guy. Maybe she'll learn a little bit in my house.
Yo, hey, we gotta watch out for him. We got a big white woman with a skinny black man. Hey, that's a dangerous combo. Oh my God, I'm so worried. She giving that man what he wants to. She said the words he want to hear. She said, you deserve to be pampered. That man started smiling from ear to ear. Are we gonna see an affair? I mean, we bound to see one eventually though. If you playing wife for a week or a month, there's a lot that come with that title. I'm just saying, me personally, let me get a wife swap with Megan Good. Think I ain't fucking. You keep thinking that.
Greg has decreed there be a medieval feast for the gentlefolk of the Kingdom of Ohio. And Lisa must dress for her role.
I'm not wearing that. I ain't wearing this either.
Here I am. Are you ready to cook?
And as the lady of the manor, it's her duty to prepare a luxurious medieval banquet of meat and parsnips.
It's my first night in the house, and I'm giving this party, but I have to cook for it? What kind of crap is that?
Hey, no cap though. Well, I mean, it makes sense. It's your party. Somebody gotta cook. But still, if you got me in the kitchen cooking meat and parsnips, bro, get out of here. And I'm dressed up like Harriet Tubman, bro, get out of here. They should have cut the cameras. I would have been like, at some point, this is racist. This is getting real racist. This is what I was talking about. Churning butter. See? I'm not crazy.
Your food? Thank you. You're welcome. I could never imagine myself living this way, but I could never have imagined that anybody else lived this way either.
Yo, she is fucking hilarious. She's been dogging these folks the whole time. What rules is she gonna change? What is she gonna do to switch up the game? Why did I just say that? Why am I saying shit like this? Put the booth down.
In Florida, it's the first morning of the swap, and Stephanie's busy day starts with having to oversee the young Haggerty's chore schedule.
I really think there's too much structure here. Give them a little room to make their own decisions. It's kind of demeaning in a way.
She can do all the laundry then.
There is too much arguing going on and not enough cooperation, and I really blame it on that chart.
Bro, don't put it on the chart, bro. Don't blame the chart. The chart has been proven from year to year, decade after decade, time after time, damn near century after century. The chart works. It's just a dysfunctional family, man. Stop it. Stop the chart violence, bro.
In Ohio, Greg heads off to work. But hark, 'tis left to Lady Lisa to rouse the young Stampers with a gentle melody.
I'd rather be catching the sports highlights this morning.
Bro, there's no way they got this woman dressed up in a robe to play the harp to wake these kids up. There's no way a harp is gonna wake these kids up. How does your day start off with something lightly? Bro, I need a fucking jackhammer to wake me up. I need a full-on construction team and the US military going to war with fucking Vietnam to wake me up in the morning. And you telling me they waking up from a harp? Get out of here. Get out of here.
Public school teacher Lisa has to oversee the Stampers' 3 hours of homeschooling.
This has got to be the most boring thing for kids. There's no interaction. There's no excitement. So you guys make your own schedule, basically?
No, we go from 10 till 1. And
that's like only 3 hours. 3 hours of schooling. 3 hours of schooling.
They know damn well 3 hours of schooling ain't enough. It take me more than 3 hours to edit a video. How you gonna learn about your vowels and adjectives and pronouns, hyperboles, similes, metaphors in an hour? And then learn about your fractions and your decimals and your percentages and your fractions in an hour. And then learn about your wormholes and your physics and your chemistry and your biology in an hour. And how the fuck you gonna learn about your history?
After dropping Alexandria at school, Stephanie's hectic schedule continues as she has to teach Lisa's public school class.
Good to see you today. A little bit apprehensive because I really don't know what I'm getting into, because even though I teach, it's just a couple of kids.
Whoa, she has to teach the class? She's affecting more than just her life now. What are we doing? How are we endorsing this?
I'm sorry, excuse me. We need to turn the phone on. Young man, I want you to sit over there. Thank you. Excuse me. All right, that is enough. Come here, right now. I have never been treated that disrespectfully. That is why I homeschool. My children are not part of that. I've had enough.
Yo! Bro, them kids just gave that teacher hell. She's literally not qualified for that shit. And they made sure to remind her that. Them boys let loose. That is funny as shit. I can't blame them either. We used to do the same things. Don't act like you ain't do it. Substitute teacher came in. You going crazy. Picking up a phone is wild though. I ain't never said, ooh, a bubble in the middle of class. That's crazy.
In Ohio, Lisa discovers that Tara and Damon barely even leave the home.
There's so much for these kids to try to be a part of. They need to find other activities outside the home. Do you go outside at all?
We don't go outside.
But why won't you?
I just don't understand why people have to have dozens and dozens of friends.
It's not about having dozens and dozens of friends. It's about experiencing different things in life. It's just the four of you guys. And there's a whole nother world out there.
Nah, she preaching. He preaching and she preaching. You ain't gotta have an ass of friends, but you do gotta go touch grass, my brother. It's only 4 of y'all. Get you like 2 to 3 other friends and experience life. Listen, you watching this video, go get some friends. Go outside, conversate. If you conversate a lot, if you're a real talkative person, stay inside a little bit. Calm it down a little bit. Everybody should meet at a happy medium. And I think that's what they finna get into. That's what they gotta get into.
In Florida, Stephanie has to rush straight from her teaching disaster to her next job.
So how long am I here?
All day.
Lisa is spreading herself too thinly. Her priorities should be a little more at home with her own family. How can I help you?
Real savage.
There's no way this lady come out this experience not racist. She's having to do so much shit that's tied with the black community, and she just looks so stressed out. She's gonna hate black people after this. Hey, hopefully she ain't fucking up the food though, you know what I'm saying? Keep the recipe the same. 2 tablespoons of salt, please. I'm sorry, bro. Everything she's used to is being turned on a fucking swivel. But that being said, I gotta do something I ain't never do before. With these wife swap episodes, they're gonna be 2-parters. And this is where I figure we should end this episode. If you want the next episode to come out sooner, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, especially if you're new here. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can get notified when part 2 come out. I'm sorry I gotta do 2-part episodes, but I feel like one part is just bound to get me copyright claimed. And we trying to avoid that at all costs. Either way it go, y'all make sure to have a good one. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. We got more parts coming out. We gonna make this a series. That's what's been taking so long. If you're new here, do the do, and I'll see you next time. Whoop-de-whoop. Goodbye to me. What the fuck?
Coming up.
Jet Set Radio! All right, everyone, throw your hands in the air and let the groove take control. Are you ready? Go!
And you're ready to flow.
Yeah. That, like that, this, rep, this, like that, this,